Alright, so what we're going to do today in a Freightliner Cascadia is complete a Rhode Island state air brake test the new way. First thing we're going to do is make sure our vehicle parking brakes are on. I am in neutral. When you begin your test, you're going to get right into it by testing the trailer parking brake. To do that, we're going to release the tractor parking brake, put the truck in first gear, and give a gentle tug against the trailer parking brake. Testing now. Trailer parking brake is working properly. We're going to move on to our second brake, which would be the tractor parking brake. To do that, I'm going to set the tractor parking brake. I'm going to release the trailer parking brake. I am already in first gear, and we're going to give a gentle slight tug against that tractor parking brake. Testing now. Tractor parking brake working properly. We're going to move on to our trailer service brake. To do that, we're going to release both brakes, or both valves, pull down on the trolley valve, and in first gear, gently tug against that trailer service brake. Testing now. Trailer service brake is working properly. Fourth brake would be the tractor service brake. To do that, we got to release all brakes, pull forward approximately 5 miles an hour. Testing now. Clutch in, soft stop. Service brake is working. The steering wheel didn't move to the right or left. What that means is my floor brakes are properly adjusted. I'm now going to throw the truck in neutral, pull my brakes, and secure the vehicle. Engine off. Key must go in your pocket, not in your hand, in your pocket. I'm going to slide the chocks over so I can reach them. 3 points of contact out. When you're safely on the ground, chocks on the steps, let the door clear, chock those wheels. Contact back in. Key goes out of the pocket. We're going to start our engine in neutral. No need for a safe start here. Double check I'm in neutral. Now it's time for the governor cutout check. We're going to rev 12 to 1400 RPMs till the governor cuts out. If the truck is working properly, the governor should cut out between 120 and 140 PSI. Testing now. Governor has cut out. How do I know? The pressure stopped increasing and it cut out at 140 PSI. Now I'm going to shut my engine off, turn the key in the halfway on position, and I'm going to set up for the 4 PSI air loss check. To do that, we're going to release both parking brakes, then press and hold the service brake. After the initial air loss, I'm going to time for a minute. In 1 time minute, I can't lose more than 4 PSI. So 1, 2, 3, and wait. Air loss is still happening. Okay, the needles have stopped at 105 PSI. I'm going to start the timer now. You do wait for 1 full minute on the exam, which is 60 seconds. For time purposes, 58, 59, 60. 1 minute is over, off the brake. I did not lose more than 4 PSI. Now it's time for the low air warning light. What I'm going to do is pump the service brake until the low air warning light comes on. If the truck is working, the light should come on before the pressure reaches 55. Testing now. Low air warning light is working. It came on at 60 psi, working properly. Our last step is the spring brake test. I'm going to continue pumping the service brake until both spring brakes pop out. If the truck is working, they should pop out between 20 and 45 psi. Testing now. My eyes are right here. They both have popped out at 30 psi, working properly. This would complete my air brake test. To transition into the in-cab inspection, I am going to shut the truck off, turn it halfway on, make sure my ABS light is on, start my engine, make sure that ABS light goes off, which it did. And all I'm going to do is rev the engine 12 to 1400 RPMs till the low air warning light goes off, and that's when you begin your in-cab inspection. Okay, I can begin. Oil pressure should be 40 to 60 within 3 to 5 seconds of starting the truck. We want the water temperature to be 190 when warm. My tachometer seems to be working properly. Speedometer we'll have to check when we're moving. Our fuel gauges are working properly. I have enough fuel for the trip. My DEF should be no less than 1/4 of a tank. Both my air gauges are working. We just tested them. And my voltmeter should be 12 to 14 when properly charging. It is a digital voltmeter. City horn and air horn are working properly. My low beams, all my panel lights have activated. I shut them off. No more than 2 inches of play on a 20-inch wheel. Shifter and clutch, I do not want excessive play. I want to make sure my heater is working, which it is on high and low. I want to make sure that the defroster is working on high and low, which it is. My windshield has no cracks or damage. I have visors. My sun visors have no damage. I have a valid inspection sticker. I want to make sure both windows are working. And all my mirrors, bang, bang, bang. Adjusted to me, no cracks or damage. Before I go on to my safety equipment, I'm going to do my left directional, my right directional, my high beam indicator. I've already checked the low beams. Move on to my four ways. They're working. My windshield wipers on low, windshield wipers on high. I want to make sure my fluid is working, and I want to make sure I shut them off. Now it's time for the safety equipment. 3 mounted triangles, 2 chock blocks under the tires currently, 1 fire extinguisher to my left, or it could be in the middle. You want that mounted, you want it charged, 5 BC normal, 10 BC if I'm doing any kind of hazmat material. I have spare fuses in my glove box or in my utility box down here, and I want to make sure my seatbelt is working. In Rhode Island, you do not need to wear your seatbelt for the yard, only when you go on the road. But it is working, no frays. This would complete my in-cab inspection. To do the outside pre-trip, all I got to do is shut my engine off. Neutral is fine. Put the key in my pocket, and we get ready to do the outside pre-trip. And that's all for today.